Prince Harry, though, has become the punchline of a Saturday Night Live joke. Let's have a look.
NBC has announced plans for a spinoff to the hit series Suits, which will be set in Los Angeles. It will focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant.
Kinsey, that is so rare. Not that they poke fun at Harry, but that a joke on Saturday Night Live was actually funny, more mildly amusing at least. How do you think you'll handle that sort of mockery?
Well, Rita, I think you and I need to put together the lists of the best Saturday Night Live takedowns because, you know, as you kind of alluded to, Saturday Night Live is a very liberal project these days. They love to poke fun at conservatives. It's very rare that they actually poke fun at Democrats or people that lean in a certain way. And it's actually Martin Short and Steve Martin that kicked the door open on Saturday Night Live in December of 2022, making fun of Harry and Meghan for the very first time. And that kind of opened up the floodgates. SNL does not hesitate to make fun of Harry and Meghan. It is a regular occurrence. And I thought this was just a great, funny joke. But I do think that SNL has it out for Harry and Meghan. And it was reported when Meghan was about to launch her podcast that she was trying to actually host SNL. And it was also reported when Spare came out that Prince Harry was trying to have a little cameo on there. So it makes you wonder if they've changed their mind since they've seen so much criticism from the SNL cast about participating on that show.
Well, Kim Kardashian hosted Saturday Night Live, and I'm sure they've poked fun at her over the years. So maybe it's a strategy just to bring them on side. If they're going to keep mocking you, maybe if you turn up there, they'll go easy. Now, let's talk about the Grammys. They were on yesterday, and there is all sorts of Taylor Swift controversy, as there always is. We'll get to that shortly. But let's start with what was the clear highlight of the event. Here's an example of American excellence, a duet that will be remembered for many years to come. The OG, Tracy Chapman, singing her iconic track Fast Car with country singer Luke Combs, whose version was also a massive hit just last year. Let's have a look. It was a beautiful moment, wasn't it, Kinsey?
Oh, I have goosebumps just watching it again. I don't know why they don't make award shows and Super Bowl halftime shows more like that, you know, like, some old with the new. It's like exactly what you said. That made me proud of American music and of our entertainment industry and not everything that these award shows do. So that was absolutely the best moment from the Grammys.
Now, there was a controversy. Pop icon Annie Lennox, during a tribute performance for Sinead O'Connor, called for a ceasefire.
Artists for ceasefire, peace in the world.
Now, that gesture was met with this response from anti-Semitism campaigner Noah Tishby. Let's hear from Noah.
Hi, everybody. So tonight, the Grammys were hijacked in favor of Hamas agenda as singer Annie Lennox called for a ceasefire, denying Israel's right to defend itself and also not calling for the release of the hostages. So basically giving Hamas exactly what they wanted.
Kinsey, we've grown used to activism at award shows, even after Ricky Gervais told these celebs to stay in their lane. How was that bit of activism received on the night? I would imagine it would have been received well in the room.
I think it was accepted in the room. It did sort of dampen the festivities, but it was sort of a somber moment anyway. When you guys sent me that clip, Rita, I thought if Annie Lennox is going to try to have this moment, the least she can do is not sound like she's having a bowel movement in the middle. I mean, the vocals weren't even great. The vocals weren't even good. I was horrified for her. So it was just such a downer moment. And you're exactly right. People tune out because of these award shows. They want an escape. They want glamour. They want glitz, and they want a party. And to tune in and to be preached to and to be lectured by people that have enough money to really make a difference themselves, it's pretty, I think it turns people off. I think that's why people tune out.
Oh, the last thing you want is to be lectured to by a pop star or an actor or someone whose life experience is limited, to say the least. Finally, on the Grammys, Taylor Swift won the coveted Album of the Year, but TMZ reports T Swift has been called out online over an awkward interaction after appearing to ignore Celine Dion, who presented the award on stage. Surely not, Kinsey. I mean, how can anybody ignore Celine?
It unfortunately does not look great. You know, we were all so excited to see Celine, who announced in 2022 that she was taking a step back because she has stiff person syndrome. And it is rare and exciting to see her, especially in her element. The only way I can take up for Taylor is to say there's a countdown clock and you have X amount of time to say everything you want to say and do everything you want to do. So maybe there's a sense of anxiety there that you've got to hurry. But how do you not embrace and celebrate one of the best women when it comes to vocal performance in the industry, and someone we see so rarely these days? There is a great picture of them hugging backstage, though, but it wasn't a great look.
Oh, dear me. Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.